Well, guys, I'm going to be working on this project here, trying to save a Gravely Model L engine. It's off a 1959 Model L, and I'm in the process of cleaning my garage during moving, and I found this engine sitting here, and I forgot I had it. I've had it for 2 years, and I tried every trick in the book to get the piston freed up 2 years ago. Nothing. You name it, pressing it, heating it, beating it, you name it, soaking it in everything imaginable, and I could never get it out. So it just hit me that I can destroy the piston and maybe separate the jug from the lower end. So watch what I'm gonna do here and learn. In my garage, I found this old jug. It was off the 59L, and I could never get this piston out of it, no matter what I did. And I tried chiseling on it with like a big chisel, trying to break it, all this stuff. And I'm just wondering if I can drill a hole in it. I'm just really curious about this. So I'm gonna try it, let's see. Well, that seems to be drilling. Let's see. What I'm trying to do is save the block, not the piston. Stupid keyless chuck. Yeah, it was drilling. So let me see here. Let me tighten up my chuck and see if I can get through it. Yeah, that went through. Drill a couple holes like right next to each other. Oh, it's hard to do this one-handed, guy. Sorry. All right, I got 2 holes in that side. Let me see if I can get 2 holes in this side. This is funny. It's not hard to drill. It drills pretty simple, actually. This piece of junk Ryobi cordless drill is all I got over here. Thing blows. This is a small bit, it's like an 1/8 inch. Let's see. It's definitely cutting. I broke the damn bit. Piece of junk. Anyways, what I'm trying to do is, I'll come back now with a bigger bit, like a 5/16. And I'm trying to break the piston just so I can get the jug off. The piston is so stuck. And it's really bad shape, but I was hoping that maybe I could at least save the block out of this deal, the jug half. You know, it's got all good threads, the exhaust manifolds on it. It would be a good candidate for restoration for sure. So let me try a bigger bit and we'll see what happens if we can bust this thing out of there. 16ths on there now. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna change my speed here to first gear so it doesn't go as fast. Let's see, this is a brand new Irwin drill bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sounds good. big chip. Okay. Piece of junk keyless chuck. Okay, so I got 2 holes that are drilled down through. And just for illustrative purposes, what's happening here is that the piston's in here like this. And you got those big, thick areas of the piston where it goes into the pin. You know, the piston pin goes through there. So when I'm drilling through here, I'm actually going to hit that gusset or whatever you want to call it there where the pin goes through. So I should probably drill 2 more over here like this here. And maybe, just maybe, it will allow the piston to break and I can get this freaking thing out of here. But these are drilled through completely. So I'm going to do 1 on each side here, and then we're going to start hitting it with a hammer and see what happens. I have 4 holes drilled in it. Let me dump these chips out into the garbage and we'll take a better look. Okay, so I got 4 holes. It's pretty thick over here. And again, that's, I'm pretty sure where those rod, you know, the pin goes through from the connecting rod. So it's like this, and that's where you got those thick spots. These 2 here are right through, and you can see daylight through it. So what I wanted to try to do was maybe connect these dots here and smash it with the thought that maybe almost I'm breaking the face off of the piston, and I can pull the jug up and just this junk will be stuck to the rod. So I'm going to get like a chisel or something. I might have to drill another hole. Maybe I should do that, is drill like 4 more holes. I'm going to do that first. I'm going to drill more holes here in between the ones that I already have. So I have 8 holes instead of 4. I think that will be a lot better. Okay, so I got 8 holes in here now. Looks like I'm making a rotary phone dial. So this piston here is actually pretty thick. Like it's over a 1/2 inch thick, I would say, in most of these spots. So I'm going to get something big and hammer on it and see if we can just bust this freaking thing. All right, I'll be right back. The biggest chisel I have, and I, what's his name? Pee Wee Herman, what does he say? Connect the dots, la 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 la. So I tried chiseling between them all. These 2 over here, I had the holes a little closer together than the rest. And I'm actually penetrating through it. I mean, I'm hitting this thing as hard as I can with a big hammer. I feel like I'm splitting wood or something. It's not doing crap. So let me see if I can get this chisel out and show you the hole that I've amassed over there. I'm down. I don't even know if I'm halfway through, but I'm going to pound it some more over here on this side because I feel that that's my best bet. So be back in a minute. I'm pretty much through over here on this top hole, and this thing doesn't want to move a bit. So maybe I'll just keep going around and try pounding it out all the way around, see what happens, you know? It'd be awesome if I had some kind of saw blade that I could get in there. Like a freaking Sawzall or something, but I don't. So, let's see what we got. Yeah, I was getting nowhere hammering it, so I drilled 8 more holes. So now I got 16 holes that are 5/16 apiece. So now there's very little material between them. So I think I can use a smaller chisel, say this one, and pound it out. So that's what I'm going to try to do. It's working easy too. So let me go around here and we'll see what we got left. Let's see. Oh, it's starting to cave in now, guys. That's just what I wanted to happen. Oh yeah, we got breakage. Oh yeah. I guess 16 holes is the ticket, boys. Oh yeah. Haha. Oh, bitch. Check this out. Yeah. That's a score. But I still got the freaking rod over here, which is pretty diesel. So really what I need to do is break the piston on both sides of the rod, or find something that I can cut through the piston pin with. But I don't know what that could be. This is tough, you know? Well, let me see if all that pounding on it's got it any looser. I don't think it does, but we'll give it a shot. Right, so, you know, I don't think the bottom end on this thing is bad, so I'm trying not to totally break it. But what I'm thinking is that maybe I can get a Sawzall in here and cut the piston pin right between the rod and the, you know, piston in this little spot. I'm able to get the thing up so that the jug is off the studs, but that piston is totally frozen to it still, and I'm really trying to save it. I mean, if I didn't want to save it, I could. Oh, I can't cut it down here, so you can cut the rod on the bottom, but you got that skirt that goes through there. I think this is my only option, is to try to cut the piston pin up here, and hopefully a Sawzall can do it. Just to give you a little idea about what the pin is like. It's a fairly thick amount of material, but it is hollow. So you're probably going through about, I don't know, 3/16 of an inch diameter or thickness there. So, and the question is it hardened steel, or will the Sawzall be able to cut it? They do make like a diamond blade, I think. If really push came to shove, I could try that. I was trying this little hacksaw blade, but it's just half-assed. I can't tell if it's even doing anything, but I figured I could try my Sawzall with like a 12-inch blade on it and just stand up high and give it a shot.